The problems we're going to look at here have to deal with converting units, and for these you're going to need your formula chart. The first section of your formula chart talks about length, such as figuring out how tall you are or how far it is between two locations. The second section talks about volume, how much space there is inside an object, or maybe how much liquid there is inside a cup. And the final section talks about weight and mass, how heavy an object is or how much matter it has. We're going to look at a couple of examples, and both examples can be solved using proportions. Our first example here says that a can contains 24 fluid ounces of fruit juice. How many pints of fruit juice does the can contain? So let's take a look at the volume and capacity section of our formula chart. We see on it both fluid ounces and pints. I'm going to start by going from ounces to cups. We know that there are 8 ounces in 1 cup. Of course, we have 24 ounces. 8 times 3 is 24. And 1 times 3 is 3. So we know that 24 ounces is the same as 3 cups. Now that I know how many cups I have, I can compare my pints and cups. I know that there are 2 cups for every 1 pint. Of course, we have 3 cups. I know that 2 divided by 2 is 1. So 3 divided by 2 will tell me the number of pints that I have. That's equal to 1.5 pints, which is answer choice C. Here's a model that one student used. First, he drew 24 ounces. Then he divided that 24 ounces into 3 cups, with each cup having 8 ounces. And then he further divided his model to show 1 pint and half of a pint. How would you solve this problem? Both solutions here arrived at 1.5 pints. Let's look at one more problem. For this problem, we're talking about length. The problem tells us that a robot's height is 1 meter and 20 centimeters, and we want to know how tall is the robot in millimeters. I've grabbed the formulas I need from my formula chart, and my first step is going to be to rewrite 1 meter and 20 centimeters as just centimeters. My formula chart tells me that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So let me rewrite that. 100 plus 20 is 120 centimeters. That's how tall the robot is. Now let's figure out what that would be in millimeters. This time my formula chart tells me that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. I have 120 centimeters, and I need to know how many millimeters I have. 1 times 120 is 120. 120 times 10 is 1,200. So our robot is 1,200 millimeters tall.